Hello and welcome to Thalric Plays Darkest Dungeon. The following episode was recorded during one of my live streams on Twitch, so without further ado, let's jump into the episode. Let us take a look here. We could possibly go for the next Darkest Dungeon, maybe. I'm a bit worried about that, but we could also try to get somebody else up to, or another group up to rank 6, which we also need to do. So let me take a look at the available missions here right now. Oh god. No, I don't really think I want to do that. A medium with explore rooms seems like an okay thing to try. Long Explorer would also be nice, but I don't really like the Ancestor's Portrait, and one of these is enough to get up to rank 6. And we do have some good candidates here to use. So I think that might be for the best. By the way, was that the first shield that I got? Because now we, of course, it's right there. Oh yeah, it was the first Rampart shield that we got last time. Or last mission. Okay, so this can wait another mission, I think. I'm definitely going to do the second Darkest Dungeon tonight, but this one is a good chance to level some up further here, and I think that's a good call. So let's go with these 3 plus Vastal as a healer, or somebody else. Nah, I think Vastal is a good call here. Witch Hunters, okay. So leveling all of these guys up is gonna be expensive. And gonna have to be a bit careful with him and point blank shot when there's enemies around that might need Iron Swanning. But we'll figure it out. So let's go for our upgrades here. Expensive as they are, that's 8,000 per character, and then we also need our skill upgrades, of course. So we could hack Iron Swan, Barbaric Yob. The stun game is gonna be beautiful though, with Cubone and Pace in there. It's just awesome. So that's gonna be fun. And yeah, we'll see what we can do with this. Okay, no, you need yours. Okay, Noxious Blast. Wow, all the money that I made last time is already gone again. That's so bad. It's so expensive. Okay, let me... Yeah, we're just gonna go with these. Yeah. That should be all. Lovely. So do I have anything that shouldn't go into the cove, by the way, before we do that? It's a champion dungeon, so I shouldn't... not the Cove of Ruins. I should take precautions. No. Also no. And no. Okay. So actually got Ruins Adventurer. That's nice. Okay, yeah, we can embark. Witch Hunters, let's go for trinkets. We'll start with the Vastal, who's gonna go with a Tome of Holy Healing and a Sun Cloak. Cubone will go with a Sun Cloak as well as a Blasphemous Vial, as per usual. You'll get your Ancestor's Candle as well as a Sun Cloak, and you get the Heavy Boots so that you don't get pushed around. And then we could go with the Heaven's Hairpin for the accuracy and minus stress. Or I could go with the Ancestor's Pen, which I think I like more, even though it is a bit of an aggressive choice. And she's not... She's a bit squishy. So that could be a bit of an issue, but I think it's okay. And we need the Iron Swan damage in the back, so it seems like an okay choice. Okay, everybody's got their stuff. We've got the right mission. I don't care too much about the bracers, although they are not bad, but still. Let's provision. And see what we can get. So, a full stack of torches. Let's go with 2 medicinal herbs. 4 keys is still good. I'm gonna go with this many torches. And let's go with 2 holy water as well. Everybody also has the correct skills, yes. So we can go.
Out the halls of your
okay, not quite the nice layout that we had on the long mission last time. Still a good amount of rooms, but not... We can't really evade any fights. I mean, I could go back here instead of moving through, I guess, but not sure if that's really worth that much. Oh god. All the emeralds again. Or all the jewels again. It's not just emeralds. What do we have? Come on. As long as I hear the important and beautiful ding. You know what? This is a champion dungeon. So I am going to take my option to not do that room. It's 2 fights that we might not have to do. And in a champion dungeon, that's a real thing. Champion dungeons are difficult. And they could cost us. So in this case... I'm gonna take our chances and just ignore that. Oh, we're gonna come back there. I do have bandages right now, which we would need here, I think. To work with that. Okay, nothing. Or to interact safely with the Iron Maiden. That's how you say that.
Ancient traps lie in
Okay,
wait.
that is nice. Altar of Light.
Thirsting for blood.
Does it... Okay, so with Holy Water, it's a bigger buff. That seems just... He's doing nothing but damage, so he's the one that gets the buff in this case. That's plus 30% now until camp. I would have liked it on her as well for the Iron Swan, but he just does nothing but damage, while she will also stun sometimes, and that way we don't waste the damage potential there, I think. Okay, we found ourselves a secret room, and these are a hallway fight and run room fight with a lot of curios, so I think that's good to do. And I like that we've got the secret room. It means one less room that we actually need to look at. Okay, so do I do the same thing I did last time? I think we do. We just force down the front line as quickly as possible. And then we remove the corpses and bring these guys up front. So they are gonna get stunned for now. There we go. And then we kill this one. Of course we don't. So as long as she doesn't go first, this should still work. But this is something we need to heal. She's way squishier. Okay, good crit. So that's already helpful. But now we can try to stun one of them again, but the important thing is it removes the corpse. And that just makes them pretty harmless now. One of the best ways to deal with enemies, and something that I should be conscious of more, just displace them. Put them in positions where they can't use their strong attacks. I try to do it as often as possible, but it doesn't always work out. But it's nice with this group that it does work quite well with these 2 sharpshooters in the back and the squishy ones in the front that you can take down quickly. Just makes this work pretty well. Okay, let's kill the sharpshooter there. You know what? No, we're gonna heal her instead. And then what do we do here? Feels like such a waste, but I'm still going to kill the one in the back. Just make sure that only one of them gets an action. Ooh, dodged one. But maybe he runs into the riposte, and he does. Ooh, and he dodges again with a crit even on top of that. That's insult to injury. I don't like you anymore. Let's stun him again. Let's keep the control up, remove the corpse, all the fun stuff, get to heal. So what do we do? I mean, now we kill him. That's pretty self-explanatory, I guess. Another heal won't really help us, although he isn't full, she isn't quite full. Let's just go for a group heal. Could have gotten a crit there, which would have helped. But since we didn't, it's still okay. We topped them all off, and that's good enough for now. Oh, we've got some books. Hopefully nobody has the quirk here that they want to interact with those. We already had that. Torch is good. And more books, if I'm not mistaken, and we're not. Let's move past that, please. Big question is also when I want to camp, and I think in this case we want to camp rather sooner than later, so... Oh no. I do not agree with that. A bone bearer? Ah, these guys are so bad. And then with a big guy in the front. God damn it. Okay, this is not good. So we need the control game, I think. Or do we need the kill him quickly game? Let's go with that. I think it's risky, but I like it. And I have an idea. Okay, he goes with the Wicked Surge there. I should have stunned. We can still stun. She's got the good base chance. But I could also stun the Bone Bearer and shuffle him. And that's what's so tempting. I think we're going to stun him instead, because she's got the bonus. And okay, that brings him forward. And that allows her to stun both of them. Perfect. Okay, this is good. Moving around. Okay, he resisted. Oh yeah, he's got... Oh yeah, okay, he's not having that. He's not getting stunned. 200 and... Oh, and he resisted the blight as well. That's a shame. So I'm going to keep dealing damage here. Now that we've got him in range. We could deal some serious damage. 10 to 17, 14 to 25, better. Okay, he's down to 11. Defend the icon. Okay, oh, okay, that just moves him back, which means she can Iron Swan now, which will kill him. No, he's got 1 hit point. Are you serious? Oh, this is bad, and that hit is even worse. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We are going to blight both of you. Please don't resist. Okay, thank you. So he's dead. Then kill the sharpshooter. Set up a riposte. I need to heal both of them, but who has a higher priority? Probably her. Good crit. Wow. Okay, that takes care of that.
The slow death, unforeseen.
The damage buff is gone, which is nice. The ground pound is pretty bad, though. Could stun, of course, stuns pace, so no damage there. But at least we can go for a nice point-blank shot here. And what else? Let's keep stacking the blight there. The protection is still annoying on this guy, so I'd much rather not have to deal with that if we can circumvent it. And he does have a really high hit point pool, so there's a good chance he's going to stick around for a while. Didn't stun him, bummer, but at least the sharpshooter doesn't get to do anything. Another ground pound. 2 dodges. He keeps dodging the riposts, which is a bummer. So he's still dealing damage to the sharpshooter here. Let's just keep all of that going. Gonna keep stacking the blight. Vastal will just go for a group heal. Do we want to try and stun them again? We could. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's try. There we go. Both stunned. This is how I like my champion fights. With a lot of control and not a whole lot of enemies doing something. Yeah, this is a lot better. Okay, you get to go bye-bye.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
And she keeps stacking the light. I would like to get another group heal out of this, which we do. He might get another ground pound in, but it's a lot of damage that we're dealing here. Oh, yep, just barely enough. Wow, okay, all that stuff. So the anti-venom goes first. And you get to touch the suit of armor. There we go. Now she's also got a buff. And now we can go back. So far, this champion dungeon is going extremely well. I hope it will stay like that. But I'm not sure. Bone Bearer with a marksman or a sharpshooter and the big bone guy is a pretty mean combo, I think. But luckily we handled it pretty well. It was good that we got the move there. That helped quite a bit, I think. So, do I want to camp in the entrance room now, or do we want to keep going a bit further? Since we might not have to do much more, and we might not want to do much more, camping earlier and maybe getting some decent buffs out of that could be important. I still have 11 torches, so I think we're going to do that. I'm going to let the torchlight run low. Just go to this room real quick, go back into the entrance room. We can interact with this now. Before I forget about... Oh, didn't have any effect? No, it's medicinal herbs as well? Oh, yeah. Okay. So we just got a return on investment there. Nothing else. Bummer. Okay, let's camp. And can I afford to feast? I think we can. We've got 8 food left. Get rid of that stress. Prevent the nighttime ambush. And then what do we do? I don't have a whole lot of religious stuff, so we probably want to go with sharpened spear and I think just battle trance, and then we can use the medicinal herbs to remove the debuff right away. That leaves me with 2 points. Nobody has a disease. Nope. So I don't need that. We don't need wound care. We could go with resist, so all companions plus stress. No, I don't really want to do any of this, so we're just gonna go with this. There we go. I have a lot of inventory space right now that we could fill up, which would be nice. You know what would be nice? A collector. And I mean it. I think if we found a collector in this mission, that would be nice, because this group would definitely be able to handle one. Got a big scout, so we see our 2 next fights. Nothing too scary there yet, I think. So, will we see another Bone Bearer in this dungeon? I don't know. I hope not. I do not like them, but it could happen. No, we get some infamous Bloodletter, Fusilier, whatever guys. I definitely want the riposte here, though. For one, we've got the Flurry of Whips, we've got the Blanket Fire from him, it's all the fun stuff. I'm still gonna try to stun this guy, though.
As the light gains purchase,
I could have tried to stun both of them, but we're gonna Blight there, and that's gonna kill the Fusilier. So I'm more than okay with that. There we go. And then, do we just deal damage here? No, I think we still stun this one as well, or try to at least. Even though it's a bit of a waste with her stun there, it's still better to have the control. Okay, that's cool. Let's keep blighting him.
great is the weapon that cuts on
Perfect.
its own.
Yeah, this is looking good. So once we deal this, he is dead to the blight. Wow, that blight deals 6 by now. Okay. I didn't notice that. That's awesome. God damn, that's so good. Rain of Whips. Give me that riposte. Thank you. But we do need to do something about that. Wow, all that bleed. I know that she can remove bleed, which is probably why I should change her skills, but I don't know, honestly, because I think we use all of her skills regularly, so that it doesn't feel like there's something I'm missing, but it's a question of priorities. I don't know. So punishment there, okay, that's just 6, but stress and another bleed. Okay, that bleed damage is quite bad, but now I can't really do anything about it anymore, so we'll just have to accept it.
monster's size has no intrinsic merit. Unless inordinate exaggeration be considered a virtue.
Big question, so I'm not gonna take any of that. And I guess we'll just keep moving for now, and I'll have to heal through that. Let's hope that the hallway fight won't be too bad of a one. I did already camp, so we can't deal with... Oh, I've got my wish! Now that I don't really want the collector, we get him. Okay, so I won't risk this, because he might be in the back row in just a moment. There we go. Now he's in the back. Okay, so do I start with stunning or blighting them? I guess we start with stunning them. No, I took the wrong stun. I wanted to stun both of them there. Okay, I need to start with the group heal here, unfortunately. So the barbaric yob is no longer a good option. Let's go with this. Just deal damage to the highwayman. I screwed this up quite a bit. But we're still okay. I'm gonna stun these two now. I hope we get to kill the highwayman before he gets to do his thing. That would be kind of important. Thank you. Good.
Give them no quarter.
So now that this is out of the way, do I keep healing or do we start dealing damage? I think I'm gonna try to start deal damage on the collector, yeah. At least right now, that seemed like an okay call. Yeah, we don't really want any of that, so no, their stun resist is still high. Yeah, sure, let's just hit one of them. She can't do much else right now, unfortunately. I can try to stun him, but I'd much rather blight him, I think. Let's just... Oh no. I keep clicking the wrong buttons for stupid reasons, but since that worked, I think we can be okay with it. We need to get him closer. Ah, crap. He's gonna guard now. Yeah, okay. I should have seen that coming. So what do? I guess we just keep dealing damage here. Okay, I'm making some mistakes right now that I really shouldn't make. So we need to change that. Right now we can go for a barbaric yop, break the guard, and stun these two. So control game is back. Now I definitely won't stun him, which means we just have to make the most of what we have here right now. So he's probably gonna re-summon, which means I should deal damage to him right now. Because if we kill one of them now, he's just gonna... Whoa. Okay, if you're hit... Oh, God. I need to mute my sound right now. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. That was weird. I have a smoke detector in the room, but it's just not attached to the wall directly. It's kind of stuck to the wall, but it just fell off. So and that was kind of loud and made that beeping noise. So that was weird. Okay, what do we do here? Do I just... I think I'm actually gonna go for the buff here once. Maybe the damage would have been better. But I don't know. Oh, he actually goes for show collection instead of collect call. Interesting. But that's more than okay, isn't it? Do I want to try to stun him again? But her stun chance is not the best. So it's probably not in our best interest. Let's go with the group heal. Perfect crit on the exact target that it needed to be. So we can... No, we're gonna stun the collector now. Let's hope that we can move him, actually. Yes, perfect. So that's the position we need him in. Oh, and now he gets guarded. That's a shame. We can break that, but not yet. So I guess we just deal damage to the Vestal, which goes for the headache there. That's fine. All those buffs I do not care too much about, so yeah, we can stun him. Good. And now she's just gonna go for damage instead of, although he's also, no, we're gonna stun. No, we're gonna hit. Okay, duelist advance, or do I just hit him? I think since we have him in range, we just hit him. That's just more damage, at least short term. And we're also going to keep up the Blight, which stacks to 12 right now. But 12 is pretty good. Lifesteal, that's fine. 11 damage is not too bad. And as long as he doesn't go for Collect Call, we're pretty much good. As long as we can keep this under control. She healed herself, luckily, which is kind of nice. So all of that worked. Okay, what do we do here? I think we just go for damage with the self-heal. I mean, she's the one that needs the healing right now, so we might as well combine the two, don't we? There's the crit. Thank you. Finally. Okay, this is not going on much longer here. One of the most controlled fights. Not the fastest fights, but one of the most controlled collector fights I think I've ever had. I'm gonna try to stun him again. Yep, okay. So now we can definitely take him down. Well, definitely is a big word. Oh, well, with the crit. Yep, okay, thank you. So Secret Room plus Collector once again equals a bunch of money, so that's just nice. And these can't do anything to me. He's only guarding, she's only healing or buffing. There isn't much else they can do. So we can just take them down now. And I'm gonna go for a group heal here. Keep us up high and in good spirits. And then we can continue. Okay, come on. Anything else? Another group heal probably. Once it's his turn. Oh no. Oh yeah, he's just gonna pass his turn because he can't guard anything. Okay, that worked out very well. And let's see. How many torches do I have left? 7. And 3 spiders. And there's a locked cabinet. I think we want to stun one of them. In this case, the Blight won't do enough damage, I feel like, so I'd much rather have the control. They're pretty squishy, which is why I think the Blight wouldn't help that much. But we'll see. So, that dodging isn't what I was hoping for. Could you just not? Well, the double stun and the double mark. That's kind of weird. So down to 10, and I'm not gonna take any chances. She's just gonna hit there as well. Get the very ridiculous crit and take the spider down, no problem. Sure. Do what you can. Stop yourself from doing what? Nope, that doesn't sound quite right. Either way, they're dead now, and we're good. More gold. Ooh, second sapphire is lovely.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
So I should probably dump the jade, but for now I'm still gonna keep them. Oh god. But now it's time to dump those and those, I think. Yeah. It's nice that the game is actually giving me a good amount of money right now. We need it. I mean, we're still not hurting for money, but it's nice that I don't have to hurt for money. That we're in a position where I can afford to keep all the trinkets as potential money reserve because we're always getting enough. Okay, so we've finished, which I think just means I'm gonna go back. I'm okay with the... Well, let's at least check out the curio here real quick. I think that's the least we can do. It's an Iron Maiden. I don't have medicinal herbs any longer. So that's okay. We still get a good amount of money out of this, and I might have to we do have to backtrack a long time, and I only have 4 food left. And we're probably going to run into a hunger tile on the way there, so I'd much rather not press my luck and move forward or move further, move on further. We still might run into food issues, potentially. I don't know. We could also not run into any checks at all. That's always a possibility. We'll see what will happen. Raw.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
And let's see. So after this one, we might be able to go for the next darkest dungeon. Maybe. We'll see, because I still have to. There's the hunger check. And now it gets dangerous, because now I have to go all the way down there without getting more hungered. More hungry. Hungrier. There's the word. That was harder than it should have been. Yeah, so since we do still need to prepare for all the other Darkest Dungeons missions, it's nice if I can go for a mission that really gives me something, like this one, where we just had an easy way to get 3 rank 5s up to rank 6. And there it is. So now I have to take the damage plus the stress damage, so some of the money will have to go into getting rid of their stress. Unfortunately. But if I go for a Darkest Dungeon next time, which might happen, we might not have to commit them, because if it works, all of their stress gets wiped.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
There we go. Okay, I didn't need to dump those. That's still fine. It's not that much money that we lose. Let's see, how much gold is that still? So 43,000. And what do you get on guard? Plus, okay, on replaced quick reflexes is a bit of a bummer, but still okay. Lethargy is something we need to get rid of. Yep. And Beast Slayer is pretty meaningless overall.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Okay, so Cubone needs to get the lethargy removed. That's just good manners there. So up to 86,000 again. Let's sort by stress real quick. I just want to see this. I did do this, didn't I? I'm always double checking this. That's what I forgot. Okay. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Darkest Dungeon. If you want to catch me live during one of my streams on Twitch, feel free to follow the link to my channel and follow me there to get notified when I stream. You can also subscribe to my channel here if you haven't done so already. And then, because this is the end card in case you haven't noticed yet, here are 2 more suggestions as to what else you could watch from me. And that's it. So, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.